Kelly Ripa of Live teases a new project away from the morning show after Ryan Seacrest announces his departure as host. After co-host Ryan Seacrest revealed his own shocking news on air last week, the TV star used Monday's episode of Live to share her own career news. During Monday's episode of Live with Kelly and Ryan, the All My Children star hinted that fashion designer Isaac Mizrahi will appear on her upcoming podcast. Kelly went on to elaborate on what they discussed while recording for the upcoming project. The subject came up while the soap opera alum and Ryan were debating whether it is better for married couples to share a bed or sleep in separate beds. Kelly revealed that she and her longtime husband, Mark Consuelos, sleep in the same bed but keep as much space as possible between them. Ryan, who isn't married but lives with his girlfriend Aubrey Page, revealed that they, too, sleep in the same bed but maintain a certain amount of distance. The radio host explained that he dislikes spooning due to the heat. Kelly then revealed that she had a similar conversation with her fashion designer guest while recording an episode of her upcoming podcast. Here's what's intriguing, she explained to Ryan. I just finished an interview with Isaac Mizrahi for my podcast. She then smirked as her crew members applauded her and announced that the audio show will be called Let's Talk Off Camera. He's really amazing. So fascinating, Kelly said of her visitor. Anyway, I revealed to him in the middle of the podcast that Mark and I share a bed, and he said, darling. She continued, do you sleep in the same bed? And then I was like, well, yes, in fact, we do. How can you still be married? He asks. Kelly's podcast was first announced at the beginning of the month. The pod will be called Let's Talk Off Camera with Kelly Ripa, as the host mentioned on Monday's episode of Live, and it will premiere in March. After 23 years of interviewing celebrities, authors, musicians, and experts on live TV, the big takeaway is that the most compelling and unfiltered conversations happen off camera, Kelly said in a press release. I've always wanted a platform where I could have these candid conversations without the fuss and filter of a camera. Now SiriusXM has made my dream a reality with a podcast featuring old and new friends discussing a variety of topics we all face in life, while delving deep with some experts' perspectives and advice along the way. Honest conversations between a celebrity guest, where they will take a deep dive into a variety of personal and meaningful topics. According to the press release, experts are expected to participate in a variety of chats, depending on the topics being discussed. Each episode will be unfiltered and uncensored. According to the press release, Kelly and the guest will discuss important issues and share stories about navigating life's most difficult curveballs. Lojo Productions, Kelly's company with her husband Mark, is producing the new podcast. Producing the podcast together isn't the only upcoming project the pair is working on. Mark was recently announced as a new co-host for Live. Ryan announced last week that he will be leaving the talk show later this year, and Kelly's husband will take his place.